Philgrave's mansion.
I have need.
Can you spare a few coins to feed my
With haste.
sick and likely to die? Please, sir. Oh, please.
Don't worry about the smell, citizen. Probably just the drains. Nothing to concern yourself with.
I will cure you of your pestilence. You have my word.
Set into the mansion's faded exterior, you see the faintest outline of a door. An entrance designed to provide the utmost discretion. The door pulses with a heavy, melancholic magic. Whatever lies behind it concerns the living and the dead. You sense it waits for the right words. It requires permission to open. Whatever this door is waiting to hear, it is not the name of some ancient tableware. The door shudders. It has no choice but to let you inside.
Mystic carrion awaits.
Strange indeed. You have done well. You are released. You do not have an appointment. What possible reason could you have to enter the presence of Mystic Carrion? That depends on what torments you. Love, vengeance, regret. The dead can be put to all sorts of purposes in the hands of one adept at their manipulation. I am a spirit medium. One who wanders the hazy boundaries of mortality, bearing the intentions of the living and the knowledge of the dead. You do not possess the aptitude to attempt such a journey, nor are you the caliber of client I would usually offer to escort. Only a very select few, taken from the highest reaches of society. I find them to be far more appreciative of my services than the average mourner, and far more generous in paying for them. Whatever the customer desires, or at least whatever they can afford. Each brings their own desperation. Some crave a word of solace. Some wish to see, to summon, to torment. I provide for them all, according to their merit. You are not deserving of such a gift. Unless you've some other purpose here, our consultation is at an end. The painter Yes, I remember. He wanted to contact a tormented spirit. I gave him exactly what he desired, and for a pittance, given the complexity of his request. His inability to follow simple instructions is hardly my fault. If he wanted his safety guaranteed, that would have cost him extra. Idiocy punishes itself. My instructions were clear, as were the consequences of ignoring them. Oh, my soft heart is to blame. I was too charitable in offering him my services so cheaply. He was clearly not capable. I assume you came to me seeking an exorcism? I can provide you with the means to perform such a ceremony. But you understand, this is my livelihood. First, you must do something for me. I'm afraid my heart simply isn't in it. My professional services are available to you, should you be prepared to do something for me. The choice is entirely yours. So ready to part with your gold? To save yourself the bother of helping someone? Perhaps you are more like my usual customers than I thought. Very well. You may purchase Oscar's salvation, if you can afford it. Do not worry. It is of an earthly nature. It regards a conduit of mine, Thrombo, who has recently deserted his duties. He has not gone far, but given the sensitivity of his nature, I would prefer that he is not free to roam the city. Return Thrombo's body to me, then I will give you what you need to cleanse Oscar of his spectral interloper. My child, that would be asking the impossible. He is already dead. He is... what do they call them here? A zombie. A waif I rescued from the jaws of death and gave a second chance at earthly purpose. If he does not value the gift I gave in reanimating that wretched flesh of his, then I will take it back. It is my property, not his. Then the Torch of Revocation is yours to use. Use it to destroy the painting of his self-destructive lover, and her spirit will be forced to vacate his body. I hope he is grateful for the price you paid to help him. Generosity like yours should never go unrewarded. Come closer, spirits. I have need of you. Not food, client.
behind my step.
Awaken, little one.
Come closer, spirits. I have need of you. You are under my compulsion, Becca!
I will spend every drop of my magic to save this tree from death, if Shauntia wills it.
All this broadsheet coverage for one dead lord. It's exhausting.
A welcome fate.
Back in my day, there used to be proper reporting done at the mouth. Even when a lord died. None of corpse bootlick nonsense.
I'm not surprised. The water's been grimy as anything recently.
Could barely sleep for a 10-day.
She couldn't wait to show off the scar to her friends at school.
Urgent, is that? Why you could be trying to sneak more cautious assassins out with your cargo? I'd better search your goods. Take the piggy bank, bitch! Burn her! Roast her!
Here goes nothing.
Oscar! Where is he? Where is he? What?
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Wherever we go, ye gods, let there be something green. Tequila.
Let's get going. On my way.
Who are you? Get out! Get out!
Please, Kerry, my darling, listen to me.
You brought me here. You did this. Do not interfere. He's coming home with me. Another one who wants to control me. He called me here. Trapped me. Pathetic little childish boy.
I only wished to explain myself, to make you see how...
No! Enough of your whining. Enough! Selfish, arrogant bastard of an artist. I wanted to be left in peace. Neither would you, if you'd been dragged here by this self-important asshole. Why does everything always have to revolve around Oscar Beverus?
Oh, my sweet Kerry. What did I do to you?
Save your tears for the ethereal plane. What are you saying? You're trying to confuse me. It's so hard to think. I don't remember.
Kerry, my sweet meat. I just need to know that what you did, that it wasn't my fault.
Why am I here? I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be!
The spirit's aura flickers, changes. She is confused, lost, dragged here unwillingly by a man who refused to let her leave.
Fine. If Oscar wants the truth, he can have it. We were a fling, nothing more! My decision had nothing to do with him! I did this because I was so fucking sad! All the time. Oscar finds it easier to imagine a world where women kill themselves over him than one where they have their own fucking problems.
I'm sorry, Kerry. I had no idea. But I was truly not to blame.
No, you weren't. So you and your poxy paintings stay away from me! We're done, Oscar. Over. Now let me rest in bloody peace.
Gods, what a mess I've made of it all. My sweet Firelia. I've been a rotten fool, haven't I? And yet you never left my side.
It will take more than a ghost to scare me away. Though I wish you'd come to me sooner. Perhaps not. I think this sorry episode is best left out of the family history, though it was quite the adventure.
Such torments I put you through, my love. But even at my worst, you never left my side. I'm so very sorry. A debt I'll spend a lifetime repaying. As for you, my noble friend, our account can be settled far more quickly. Come upstairs to my atelier. I promise you'll leave with something priceless. Immortality.
So, first you save my husband, then you save our marriage. I can't tell you how grateful I am. Yes, rather more exciting than a fundraising banquet, wasn't it? Needless to say, Oscar won't be having anything more to do with the supernatural. One possession is quite enough for any marriage. You must take up his offer. Go to his atelier, sit for him. Then perhaps you will understand what I see in him, flawed as he is.
Cousin saw a real ghost.
Here he is, the hero of the hour. Brushes are oiled, the canvas prepped, and you... well, you're comfortable. That's the main thing. So, shall we begin? No, of course not. As an artist, I want to capture your true essence in this portrait. Bloodstains and all. Of course, if you do want to freshen up first, I'm more than happy to wait. After all, it will be seen by generations to come. Nothing could be simpler. Let's begin, shall we? And voila! All it needs now is a name. Something to capture the spirit in which it was created. Certainly the Defender of Artists. A perfect title. Please, take it in for a moment. It's not every day one's face is preserved for posterity.
The coloring's atrocious.
It just doesn't look right.
Truly, my finest work yet.
Best be on my way. I was trying to concentrate. Does this count as adventuring? Wonder if the gods are watching me. I want to have a word.
So, first you save my husband, then you save our marriage. I can't tell you how grateful I am. Yes, needless to say, you must take up his offer.
Enter, if that is your wish. Personally, I would advise you against it.
Look around. Let's have a look.
Here's hoping those clanking watchers.
Oi! Stop a moment.
Fine. Come in then. You might as well meet the family. Hunter's mark. Here we go.
Are we quite sure she hasn't actually died this time, brother? She looks dead.
Smells it too. Ooh.
It has been a hard road. But I can clip you both around the ear to prove I am no ghost. If it would help.
Forgive us, Mother. We're just surprised you still know how to find your way home. She always brings the smartest people home, too.
Enough, Ryan. I taught you better manners than that.
No, you didn't.
A sending spell can carry 25 words. Do you know how many Jaheira's only message contained in all this time she's been away? 7.
The cleric who cast the sending was wounded. Should I have sobbed on her shoulder?
The message went, "I'm sorry, you know what to do."
So why haven't you done it? You were supposed to get the young ones out of the city.
And you were supposed to be dead. That's what your oh-so-stoic message meant, yes? Yet here you are. So, what happened out there?
I got my skin saved by this one. We've come to take the fight to the cult, which is exactly why you all cannot be here.
Why? You plan on winning, don't you? You're the one who saved her, so tell me. Are we all doomed? See, Mother? A little positivity.
You are a very irritating girl.
This isn't your house, remember? You'll keep a civil tongue under our roof if we let you stay at all.
Have mercy, sister. She's old, after all.
So old!
Seems I'm outvoted. See, Mother? That is how you go about talking things through with your family. Now, if there's more to discuss, then bloody well come in. And wipe your boots.
I take no responsibility for your plants. You know I'm more of a mushroom man.
You've let my study turn into a thicket. Is this what I am hearing?
I tended to it. I just let it thrive in its own independence. You know, same way you raised us.
I raised you to be a sweet and kind boy. What happened?
I watched what you did instead of listening to what you said. This house has taken in a lot of children over the years. Mother dear was sometimes more commander than, well, mother dear.
If I am a general, then I can set you scrubbing latrines. Yes?
Oh, save your fangs for someone who thinks you might actually use them. I've only ever seen her truly angry once. We were down the market when I was about 9 years old. Some merchant started in with the usual. Yes, but where's your family? Whose son are you, really? When Mother was done with him, well, let's say he won't have any sons of his own to worry about.
Nature's law in action. That might be worth a look.
Coming along nicely there, Floki. Good, strong roots.
wondered if it would take you long to spot. Yes? I have given you much reason to think that Harper's hoard secrets like precious stones, but I promise you, this was not some intrigue. Just, plain and simple foolishness. As if by keeping clear of my family, I might keep them clear of the cult in turn. And if this fight were to go against us, well, we had already done their mourning. Why visit it on them twice? Careful now. Only I get to say it. And my daughter, apparently. I was wrong to think I could keep my children from this fight. They're Baldurian born and bred. The only damned reason I root myself in this place. This city is a cesspit. An open sewer of the soul that taints us with its filth and churns us out when all that is good has been stripped away. It also happens to be their home. And so it is mine. Ugh. That might be the first time I have said that out loud. Now come. We had best get to saving it. Lest Ryan turn her ire on us both.
Because there's nothing here to feel. This is a...
Pay no mind to those. You're probably safe so long as I am here. But if you do not trust me, take the weight from the pressure plate there.
Keep your distance, darling.
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it. Don't waste a step.
for you. But, better to stick close, eh? The only patch of wilderness this city provides me. There ought to be supplies here to aid us.
No, never mind.
Hmm? Go.
Down by the Blushing Mermaid, there's a stink of something fey. Smell of arse, too. But Boss doesn't care about that.
I bring word of gnomes. Gnomes in the sea.
There's been killings in a holy place. Stinks of incense and blood.
Archdruid, it's good to have you home. The new informants are coming along.
Be cautious. Keep a blade close. Easy.
How high? Someday I will sit down. I mean it.
Let's crack it open.
Whatever it takes.
Someone there?
Ready and waiting. Well, certainly waiting.
Looking ahead. At the ready.
A gift from my husband. I've had to renew parts over the years, but the heart remains the same as the day he gave it to me.
Rite of the Timeless Body. What's that about? I'd best ask Jahira.
Yes? The threat of spanking never kept the children from poking through my things. Why should it deter you? It is a ritual, or it describes one at least, practiced by druids of certain esoteric circles. If they be learned and powerful enough, the practitioner of this ritual might slow their aging, extend their life well beyond its natural reach. In greener days, I might have been strong enough to do it. I might be yet, with the right preparations. Any druid? But the scroll is not the ritual itself, only part of my research on its working. Do not look at me like that. I have been content to see the span of my natural years. A privilege far too few in this world can claim. I do not speak of clinging to life for its own sake, I just look back on that life's work and I wonder, is it done? The dead three plague the world still. The city still falls prey to small minds like Gortash or lost souls like Orin. It is every Harper's hope to be a light that drives out darkness. But I've lived long enough to see so many of those lights burn out, while the shadows cling stubbornly on. Knowing that, isn't it our duty to burn on if we can? To fight for as long as we are able?
Immortality is only as good as the life you're living. An eternity of luxury sounds a lot better than an eternity of struggle.
I'd have thought time would dull either. But I suppose I should know better than to argue with an immortal. In truth, I had put this ritual from my mind. Until last light. Trapped in that darkness. I turned to my research again. What if I was a little stronger? As fast as I once had been. Then you came. And made the question moot. But I kept this. Just in case, I told myself. A final resort. Perhaps you were not the savior you seemed. I had learned better than to think of life as some simple tale after all. There is no guarantee of happy endings, or true heroes. I believe that still. But when I look on all that we have achieved since, I wonder perhaps it is not heroes we need. Only people who are willing to try. I do not know what manner of story that makes. But I do know that without an ending, it would be no story at all. So I will accept mine. When and however it comes. As for this city story, well... Well, That is entirely your problem now, Cub. Ha! Do not thank me for slinging a weight around your neck. I might start to feel bad. I do mean what I say. But I am also a harper. In every honeyed word, there is a hook. But I do not plan on going anywhere just yet. And besides, you still have a tadpole in your skull. You're almost certainly going to die first. Ask it. Oh dear. Should I brace myself for some fashion advice? But I suppose you have earned better than glibness from me. It was a gift from my husband Khalid. He was a harper. A better one than me, truth be told. Any idiot can swing a sword, but to believe in the cause with the whole of your heart, a much trickier thing. He died. Alone, in pain, and far too young. Murdered by a mage who craved immortality. I'll not grant it by naming him in the same breath as my husband. I've never known a warrior to go so far out of his way to avoid a fight, which meant the few he chose were usually the right ones. Most harpers swagger and flash their feathers to catch your attention. Khalid was quiet to a fault. And when we were married, on an upturned cart in the rainy Dalelands, he stammered so much. I've never been sure if our vows actually counted. Oh, I'm sure time and an aging mind has smoothed out a few of his flaws. But he was a good man. The songs make much of Khalid's meekness. The quiet little harper who had to keep a tight hold on his courage, but he had it when it counted. And more than that, he had compassion. When you live a harper's life, see all that a harper sees, that is by far the harder thing to hold on to. But a bard can tell you all the rest. As for all the things they cannot, well, I shall just have to keep those for myself.
Indolence breeds madness.
Can't give up now. Moving in.
Nature's servant awaits.
but its purpose is unclear. The orb casts glyphs familiar to the druid of ownership. Overwhelming it with the same element can often disable the enchantment.
Watch your elders and learn. Blood it shall be.
These things have stayed interesting. Death won't take me yet.
Let us show them how it's done.
Ignorance breeds madness.
No one back home will ever believe this. Our path lies before me.
Those leaves are a little darker than I'd like, Felices. Bad soil? Don't
That
tell
might
Mother.
be worth a look.
Oh, come on, Ferdinand. I just trained you.
A fine day to you, sir. Are you known to this court? Sir Fluffington, an honor to host you in my manor.
Jessamine discovered an old family tree in my study. We haven't had a moment's peace since.
Tetherian nobility. You might be royalty, Jaheira. You don't want to be queen, of course, and Ryon curses too much, so it would have to be me.
Careful, girl. They have a habit of taking against tyrants there.
Huh. I'm not a tyrant. If anyone calls me one, I'll have Fig chop their head off.
All these people. With their loved ones.
Look around you. It's peaceful, isn't it?
Try that hand on my fungal poultices.
But for how long?
We might be tending the injured here before long.
Perhaps you should brush up on the herb lore yourself, George. Mother's vine.
You three have been just guzzling the water recently. For the others, all right?
Oh, cursed to put my hands on everything.
These people.
I hope you were hibernating, little cub. I can't think of another reason you wouldn't come down to say hello.
Jaheira! I didn't want to see if you were really dead. They said...
Who said?
Jord and Ryan. They didn't think I could hear.
You little sneak thief? Well, they were wrong. Look! Not dead. I just... had a few adventures. Like, No, cub. He does not mean me. Now, cub. Solitude is a wonderful thing, but not too much. Come downstairs and fight with your sisters.
Wait. Here. I was... keeping this safe.
My Harper pin. Oh, was a certain little sneak thief playing down in my sanctuary?
No.
From my husband. I've had to renew parts over the years, but the heart remains the same as the day he gave it to me. Call and I answer.
Action, not reaction.
That soil?
Worry about the next one when it comes.
Still alive. That's progress.
So,
Moving ahead.
snap someone in half. But they got better.
Oh, come on, Ferdinand. I just trimmed you.
No arguing. Just tell me you're well.
I am well.
And Minsk?
We're working on it.
You'll get him back. I owe him a kicking for showing Fig how to throw hatchets. So, this cult. What's our plan?
I'm not fool enough to think I can change your mind. But if you're staying, I don't want you taking up arms. There are other ways to fight.
Really? Like what?
You shame me. In all our hunting, I had put them from my mind.
Right. Leave them to us then. If we can't get them past the checkpoints, we'll at least make sure they're watched over if it comes to fighting in the streets. If I have to stay home and babysit, then it's your job to make sure there's still a home to look after. Take what you need, and we'll do the grand reunion when you come back for good. So, lovely as it is to have you back, Mother, go away. You have work to do.
Aye, aye, Commander. Wait, one more thing. There are doppelgangers on our trail. One even went so far as to steal my face.
Huh. All right then. If you turn up looking for hugs and kisses, I'll be sure to shoot first.
That's my girl.
Commander!
Spare me your salutes, little traitor. You walked me right into that ambush.
Sorry, Commander. You are my commander, but George promised me pies.
Huh. I can't fault your priorities. You'll look after them for me?
Can I have a real sword?
No.
Fine.
If Krishnash was so clever, how'd he end up dead? Mouth asking that.
You want a copy of this rag? Gold. Make it quick. Me stupid dad makes me sell these shite rags. hillock. If you want one, it's gold. So you're still standing here, why?
Darling Duke, dead. City in disarray. Foul play afoot or tragic accident. The Balder's mouth investigates. Keep up to date on the Lord.
How you feeling?
Feel what?
There's creeps in cloaks creeping around down in the sewers.
I have to keep going.
Can't even browse while
Dead. The mouth said it first. Darling Duke.
So you stopped queuing because you felt funny?
City in disarray.
I mean, yes, mostly. Why did you stop queuing then?
The Balder's mouth
I couldn't take standing in that godforsaken
Since the
line.
death of Gortash, the flaming fists seem as tense as cocked crossbows. It wouldn't take much to set them off.
Chuck you in the river if you did.
Probably.
No admission to the upper city until further
Unless-
notice. Residents may queue up and wait.
I was queuing with the others and then I started feeling wrong. No thanks.
You trying to get in too? I waited half a day and got nowhere. I gave up. Do you think we could swim into the upper city?
It's through the river. Stay away from the gate. Listen to me.
No way to
If
run a
you go
business.
any
I
further,
say.
the
Can't
brain
even
will
browse
dominate
while
us.
you're flying.
We are not ready.
We should heed the Emperor's warning. Parting the gate could be the death of us.
Hoped the foundry would pack up now Gortash is done for.
I wouldn't hold your breath if you're here to see Figaro.
Screeches. Keep the city peaceful, my arse.
I really need my hair doing, so you'll have to wait in line.
I don't know. Magic, innit? I'm just saying, maybe there's a reason for that weird feeling of yours.
So you believe me then?
Stranger things have happened in Baldur's Gate is all I'm saying.
Think I made the right
No
decision.
way to run a
not stay
business,
here.
I say. Can't even browse while he's with a client.
world that these young folks have no idea how good they've got it.
Come off it, Vistra. You've been doing the same rants for years.
Sorry, pal. Table here's reserved for retired fists only. Veteran perk, you understand.
Aye, well met, citizen. Oh, I mean fellow citizen, I guess. Sorry, not used to retirement. Fist these days can't take a piss without a steel watcher helping them aim. It's pathetic.
Don't listen to Vistra. She talks big for a short old dwarf. Those good old days weren't all rosy.
Oh, a new face in the park. How charming.
First you worry about the guards, now you're chatting to every stranger we see. There's no time, Martina. We must complete our walk.
Fine, darling, fine. I apologize for my husband. He takes his daily constitutional very seriously.
Unexpected, which is good,
I
right?
asked you here because... Never mind.
There's figures hiding in the foliage. Might be a trap.
What are you wearing? I just...
You said to hide my identity.
don't know how to say it.
And you took
I
that
think we
to
should start
mean
seeing other people. This.
Not if I stop talking to you first.
Especially with those new fists. They great crack, I bet. Well, there's plenty of folk in this park we could get to know.
You are impossible sometimes, Wendell. Impossible.
How delicious.
I cannot believe you
Just like that.
a villain in a tragic comedy.
Well, if you can't believe
Time for discretion.
that makes it unexpected, which is good, right?
Move unseen.
But if you can see it, that means I'm kind of possible, right?
Still breathing, despite everything.
Enough to keep us going. For now.
We redden our steel by the light of day in his name. You are our lamb, ready for slaughter. Lady Orin asked us to test you, but I think you'll fail. What say you, little lamb?
Something smells tasty. Unseen color.
For the fallen. You sully the ground you stand on.
Let this murder be his sacrament!
My path be true. Victory awaits.
Keep out of this, Captain. Do not forget who you serve.
Of course, I just thought you might need assistance.
You feel an all too familiar squirm in the recesses of your mind. The fist has a tadpole, but something's off.
Not I. We. And we do not serve.
Defective. Very well. Another offering to Baal.
Be quick.
Swift and lethal.
Still breathing, despite everything.
I will ascend.
Let this murder be his sacrament!
Precaution.
Step quick.
I will ascend.
Quick! Must be quick. This mind is small, fragile. Listen now.
Entering her mind is like stepping aboard a sinking ship. The architecture of her consciousness buckles and collapses. Thoughts yield to a flood of overwhelming power. The Elder Brain.
Do not waste time. This mind cannot bear us. It turns to liquid.
Listen. Just listen. We learn. We grow. Loosen our clumsy bindings. Aid us, necromancer, dead, tyrant, fallen. Only changeling remains. Kill her. You have a place in my grand design.
What happened? Why do I taste copper?
Like it will be done. Objective noted.
This is the easy part. The mark of Mahler on you.
Don't touch me. Watch your back. Let's keep to the shadows. Silent as the grave. Won't know what bit him.
No choice but to keep going.
Stay standing, no matter what you heard.
Can't slow down.
Who are that lot? Need to report this. Need to get reinforcements.
Bloody hells! Who were that lot? And the captain? She's dead!
I'll feel that one later. What's inside?
A werecow could be written so beautifully.
A tribute to liberty. Compliments of Stony and Bony.
The novel's protagonist.
You killed them. Those people in the robes. How thrilling.
I think next time we'll hold our meeting inside. That was nothing like the violence I've read about.
It was horrid.
So much better when the story ends openly.
I really thought Tamlin would stick it out.
What's the point of a story without an ending?
Good mason turns up
About the journey more. Obviously.
I'll take that.
Baldur, the city's founder, gazes out to sea.
Let's see what this does.
Children, 4 adults. It must be a bit of a squeeze. New to the city, are you? Don't worry. It's not as scary as it seems.
It was quite a road.
Don't mind if I do. Shouldn't mind my step.
He has twice the kills you did at that age. He knows the 7 major arteries, the blind spots, everything. That mind flare is done for. Everywhere. The city is infested. I've been monitoring them for some months now. They're planning something. Something big. Galbraith Stredivas, Mind Flayer Hunter. My son is tracking one of the beasts as we speak. You don't know my boy. He's twice the hunter I am and the best son a man could ask for. I'd be by his side, but an Illithid trap left me retired. Permanently. My son has taken up the mantle. He fights tooth and nail every single day. I only pray it's enough. That I've done enough. He's more than that. I couldn't be prouder of him. An old friend gifted me this. Call it thanks for setting me at ease. They won't win, you know. the mind flayers. Not with my son fighting the good fight. And you.
Swift as my feet can carry me. Seems simple enough.
With every breath, a purpose.
No time to rest.
Such authority.
All right. What now? Need to find a way forward.
This game sucks dead knolls. When do I get to be the Steel Watcher?
Hello, fellow citizen. I'm not suspicious. Are you?
The girl is hiding something from the other one. She has candy in her pocket.
You spotted it. It's spy candy, because I'm a spy for the Absolute. Whee!
Halt, citizen! Wait right here for Steel Watcher scanning. Suspicious behavior detected. Initiating scan. No violations on your record. You may go, citizen.
Oh, come on! When is it my turn?
Downstairs, the glitter gala. Upstairs, the chromatic scale.
That might be worth a look.
Upstairs, chromatic scale. The finest purveyors of musical instruments in Faerun.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
A customer. Come, Docker. You look like someone who knows their way around a lute. Or perhaps you enjoy the drums. Flute? No. Liar. Thank you for coming to my little shop. I hope you have a wondrous day.
For the discerning musician and the sophisticated bard, we supply the tools, you make the music. The trader has no interest in selling that particular item, though you are welcome to purchase something else. Even traders have private property. It seems that item is... Downstairs, the glitter gala. Upstairs, the chromatic
Drab
scale.
attire? Lackluster skin? My darling, you need my gems. They'll brighten even a ghoul like yourself. Or, if you are the practical sort, I also stock enchanted stones. They're almost as magical as myself. Remember, a life without glitter is no life at all. Take care now.
The day I married you.
Old Lady Whitburn, the mother-in-law, never comes down to the lower city. I'm glad I'm not such a snob.
Good day. What could be more pleasant than spending one's inheritance? Though I don't imagine you would know.
Better not be cursed.
Face maker fashion.
Can't you feel it?
Feel what exactly?
That weird I know. It's like a tingle in my spine I can't shake.
You sure it's not?
Nowhere to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while he's with a client.
Oi, you! Get in the bloody queue! How long do you think Master Pennygood expects us to wait? I'm bored already.
It's unusual for prey to supply the tools of its own butchery. Razors, scissors, nail files. So many cuts one couldn't make. And yet, such a fleeting window. But then, who am I to deny the auspices of destiny? For we are celebrating, Master Figaro. You have the delicious honor of being my crowning achievement. Your body is my ultimate gift to my lord. But together, we shall transcend. A challenger. My lord tests me. This piteous hovel will be your grave, challenger. I will savor your final breath. Before becoming another witness to my sacrament.
No way to run a business. Can't even browse while he's with a client.
Stopped queuing because you felt funny.
I mean, yes, mostly.
Nowhere to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while he's with a client.
Like a moment longer. Felt like I was going to faint.
Fair enough.
Can't even browse while he's with a client.
But there's probably any crates and things down there to keep trash like us out?
Nah, you're right. And I'm not the best swimmer anyway.
No way to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while he's with a client.
Spill some blood.
No way to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while he's with a client.
So you believe me then?
Stranger things have happened.
Think I made the right decision.
No way to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while he's with a client.
Can't you feel it? It's like a tingle in my spine.
So you stopped queuing because you felt funny?
I mean, yes, most. Why did you stop queuing then?
I couldn't take standing in that godforsaken line a moment longer. It felt like I was gonna faint.
And they'd probably chuck you in the river if you did.
Probably. Oh, unless...
No time to waste. No way to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while he's with a client.
Do you think we can to the other sea? Through the river?
Maybe. I don't know how close to you. But there's probably crates and things down there to keep trash like us out.
Nah, you're right. Anyway. Gods know what else is down there.
Even browse while he's with a client.
Quickly.
Will you break? Another step forward.
I must say, I'm damn lucky you showed up when you did. Can you believe what that monster was doing? Truly? Then you're made of sterner stuff than I, friend. I'll confess, it terrified me greatly. Can you imagine dressing entirely in red? Jests aside, thank you. You forever have my humblest gratitude and a most generous discount on my wares. In the face of such horror, I don't see that I have much choice. Now, how may I help you today? I sell anything and everything needed to cultivate your countenance. The best you'll find in Baldur's Gate. Certainly better than any dreck you'll pick up in Worm's Crossing. Very good, sir. Now remember, fashion's a fickle mistress, so be sure to return.
I need a quick word.
I should have known it would be you. Thank you. If it had been the dwarf alone, we might have stood a chance. But these doppelgangers, they swarmed us. We were paralyzed before we even had the chance to fight back. I was heading that way after we last spoke, when I heard a commotion. I stepped in to see what was going on. It's not every day you have the chance to catch a killer in action. Not even in this profession. These killings aren't random. In fact, they seem to be part of some sort of test. That document you showed me before, the one with the victims' names on it, that was the briefing. The killers paralyze their victims, take their hands as an offering for Baal, and make it look like the cult of the Absolute was behind it all. It grants them access to a tribunal. From what I could gather, it's some sort of rite of initiation for aspiring cultists to prove their worth. And it's taking place beneath Candle Hallow's tombstones. Like I said before, it's not something I can look into in an official capacity. But you... It's not a place I'd ever heard of, if I'm honest. But rumor has it there were some hidden cellars somewhere near the Elf Song. And I'll pick up where I left off. The upper city. When I'm done, I'll stop by the Basilisk Gate. If you've got anything to tell of your...
What's in here?
Into the upper city? Through the river, I mean.
Maybe. I don't know how closely they watch it. But there's probably crates and things down there to keep trash like us out.
Nah, you're right. And I'm not the best swimmer anyway. Gods know what else is down there and all.
Sicarius, and a location. We should find this Candle Hallow place.
Oh, you are the funny one.
Always nice to be wanted.
Let's move.
Do what must be done.
Never a dull moment.
What a day.
Yes?
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Work to be done.
Assume nothing.
All's well that ends, not as bad as it could have.
Eager for battle.
what to do.
Jaheira has steel in her, I'll say that. It's not easy to walk away from immortality. Most people will have held on to that scroll for as long as they could bear to. And probably a century or two longer than that.
These boots have seen everything.
Yes?
Should I ever take to the astral plane, I'll have no need of scrolls to secure my immortality. Still, it is becoming of a mortal to accept their fate, as Jaheira does. Not everyone is meant to live longer than the stars.
I have something to ask.
I would live forever if I could. Death is not rest or relief. It is only ever a form of defeat. In destroying the scroll, Jaheira has shown her readiness to give up the fight. We must not follow her example.
Breaking news! Lord Gortash is dead. The mouth said it first. Get your copy of the Baldur. Works great as toilet paper if you run out.
work is never done. A helping hand. The cure!
I've a lot on my mind and, well, in it. One day I'll catch a break. Let's see.
Drink up at the Singing Lute. Local brews and specialty imports available.
Something's on my mind.
Gods, I can't stand this place.
You'll have to excuse us. My darling and I are enjoying the view of the city.
Waltzing in here, begging for a drink, I'm sure. Do it yourself.
Live music at the Singing Lute. They sing for their supper while you eat yours. Henk House. Keep out.
A bit of drink never killed anyone.
Tell that to Glitterbeard. He'll have our heads.
City's going to shit. Stupid of them if you ask me. It's much safer this side of the city walls.
Should have at least locked the place up proper before they left.
And what if it doesn't work?
We keep going until it does work.
Warning. The property of the individual known as Old Garlow has been deemed unsafe for habitation under City Bylaw 42A. Do not enter.
Oh, nothing but doom and gloom in the Gazette.
Flynn's cobblers. Walk in a pauper, strut out a duke.
Pardon us, sir. This house is in mourning. Our son, the city's saviour, Enver Gortash, was slain by absolutist conspirators. Help me! Dear gods, help me!
Your tadpole squirms. These people are infected with the parasite, but something is off. You search her mind, but the psionic forces that control her are different, split somehow. Your own consciousness slips into the gap.
Help me! Gods, help me! Enver's ruined my mind. He's taken my body. I should have slammed the door in his face, but I let him in and he rammed some kind of worm in our eyes. I'm here, but I can't speak. I can't act. I'm trapped. He said he wanted to make us powerless. Still bitter after all these years, but we did what was best for him, for all of us. We had debts, world-ending debts, trying to keep this cursed shop afloat. Dangerous lenders who said they'd bury us all if we didn't pay. Then a warlock offered us a pretty penny for Enver's service. He was a smart boy. Too smart. It was give him up, and all of us live, or refuse and die. What choice did we have? He was always a little monster, nasty to the core. He would have torn me and Druvo apart with his whining, his demands, the never-ending racket of him. You may disagree, Enver did, but we don't deserve this torment. You're the first person who's heard the real me in months. There has to be. I can't live like this. I'm trapped. Trapped. My son, you've seen what he's like. Same now as when he was a boy. Hateful little wretch. If you were me, you'd have sent him away too, believe you me. Wait!
Your tadpole lashes and recoils. The connection is broken.
Come again soon.
We're closed for business today. Apologies. Our son, our beautiful boy Enver, has been killed right before his prime. He was meant to be the Archduke, you know. Such senseless violence.
Nothing. It's as though the inner workings of his mind have been wiped clean. You focus on the source of the power, but it is quiet and still. It needs to rest.
Goodness, what an accusation. You've got the wrong family. Enver's the light of our lives. He grew up right in these walls. First my apprentice, then savior of the city, and on to Archduke. Nothing untoward about it, I assure you.
What's that?
Big Gortash fans. Big Gortash fans.
The trader appears encouraged by your interest in this item, though of course you'll need to pay for it.
At your command.
Comes to magical protection, I'd really spare no expense.
What about all those refugees? Think of nothing.
What about them?
The cultists took control of my fiancé. Have you got anything I can use to bring him back?
Ah, that would be the mind-restoring charm. I don't have any of those, sorry.
You're just making that up on the spot.
And what if it doesn't work?
We keep going until it does work. They'll give in soon enough, once their coffers run empty.
I'm more worried about what happens when my belly
When
runs
it
out.
comes to magical protection, I'd really spare no expense.
Taking my time in the shadows.
If you had no idea.
Very well.
Hear about Lord Gortash. It's all over the broadsheets. Shame.
Apparently, he was a good man for a lord. Look at this thing, Duba. It's still kind of scary. Only not really.
I wouldn't touch that thing if you double drow dared me.
I'll give it a shot.
I see it, sweetie. Oh, stand up.
Find all the remedy and alchemy ingredients you need at Bone Cloak's apothecary.
I've never seen a steel watcher this messed up. Have you? Wonder what happened to it.
Is the Baldur's mouth cutting its...
Come to gawk at the busted steel watcher too? I feel kinda sorry for it.
This ought to be good.
Oh, yeah? Remember? No problem.
It speaks a feline dialect called Mriar. It wants to know if you're its mother.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Never wanted the easy path.
That bloody gazette! Nothing but death, death, death!
Here lies Gayera Snake Mother Denise, matriarch to a brood of venomous daughters.
Griefs. Keep a lookout. The Mortarch don't take kindly to raising the dead, but I won't be long, I promise. My big brother, Garrett. He got killed by that murderer guy, but I'm gonna fix him. Now, keep watch. Exorde me, Merkel. Resuscita frater meum. Immorte ad me redigo eo.
The air crackles with power before fizzing out. The child has power but lacks control.
Oh, you're close, Merkel. I can feel your shadow. Give my brother back, please. Like this. Exorde me, Merkel. Resuscita fratrea meam. Immorte ad me redigo eo.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
The dance macabre.
I won't give in.
this same old song. Nature will not even notice it's gone.
Death, take you, vile exclusion!
I will not know failure.
Let's have some carnage.
Still on my feet.
I think I could go another round.
Hungry for the slaughter.
Can you feel death's cold grip?
Death meets us all, but not today.
I can't even catch my breath.
Orders.
Let's have a little fun.
War is an old woman's game.
Nothing important is ever easy. Cutting to the chase.
No time to waste.
Let's spill some blood. Nothing will stand in my way. I'll strike you down.
I ruined it! I ruined everything!
How much farther can I go? I should speak up.
Tell me, Sayer, if you leave a poisoned cake in a park and a child dies from eating said cake, are you responsible for the child's death? I cannot believe you truly think that. You showed a grieving child the ways of necromancy. Leave these hallowed grounds now. May Kelemvor have mercy on your soul.
Brighten up a loved one's grave with a bouquet, freshly picked. Would Sarah like some flowers? They do a wonder at brightening up a grave. I bring fresh ones to my husband's every few days. I'm not. My husband was an arse. But he gave me 3 beautiful kids. So the old goat gets flowers. I get them up by Bloombridge. A druid lives that way, so you know they're extra fresh. Of course. Come back anytime. You won't find fresher. Grief is hard. Let flowers say what words never can.
Watch your back. Should be easy.
Flowers, every color of the rainbow.
I've got a long road ahead.
All right. Time to see what new horrors waiting for us.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
What to do?
Hardly a challenge.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Breathe deep and move.
Careful, I bite.
No one back home will ever believe this. Time to press ahead.
Brighten up a loved one's grave with a bouquet. Freshly.
They got him, honey. They got the bastard that did this to you.
Prisoner 3046, commended to Jurgel's ledger. Beloved Agnes Schweitz, her smile shined like 1,000 suns. A statue of Jurgel, lord of the end of everything, the final scribe of the fate of the deceased.
Flowers, every color of the rainbow. You're not allowed to play here. It's not respectful.
We must play here. This is where they like to hide.
But it's not allowed. Why are you being stupid?
Is this part of the game?
You're going to be in so much trouble. He won't listen to me. I told him it's naughty to play in graveyards.
Come out, sister. I will find you.
An air of decay hangs over the stooped beggar's form, the same that tainted mystic Carrion's chambers. This is one of his runaway servants.
Sister always hides from me. She likes to play.
That might be worth a look.
Mortark, any luck with the carpenter?
I fear not, my child. Your daughter's casket will have to wait.
They got the bad man, Mum, so we're safe now. You don't have to worry about me. I'll be okay.
Focus on the how or when.
Of course, Mortark.
You are not welcome here.
See Baldur, taken by Umberlee's rage, recovered by her grace.
I thought I was done for. Lady Luck, bless you. Sightseeing. What do you think? I filched the wrong baldy and got myself buried for the trouble. Stone Lord, he calls himself. More like stone shite. The gang boss has been all up in Nine Fingers territory. He's brutal. Steer clear. Look, I ain't got much in the way of thanks, but the stiff below has some fancy doodads. You're welcome to them.
Light on my feet. Better not be cursed.
I'm sorry for your loss, but it will be a 10-day before I can take your departed. Maybe more. If you notice any odours before then, treat the body with jasmine, honeysuckle, whatever you can get. I deal with the dead, but the Mortark tends to them and the living who mourn them. If you have any concerns about strange goings-on, kindly speak to her. She patrols the graveyard. Good day.
Any coffins? Hells.
I am not leaving until Lily has a goddamned coffin. I'm sorry, but our baby girl... Our baby...
Oh no, love. I know. If you're here for a burial, good luck. The carpenter around back claims there's a backlog. We asked for a child-sized coffin, but I said it'll take a month.
...7 years of age. And murdered. What kind of monster hurts a little girl?
Shush, love. We're going to get Lily a coffin, all right? Give her the burial she deserves.
Lily. Go.
Shush, honey. Come on, darling.
Fully booked. And no, I don't care if your loved one was drowned, strangled, or butchered. I'm not making you a coffin. Why? Because they have a dead kid. Welcome to half the city. Now, you want to bump someone else to the back of the queue? Fine, but it'll cost you. Lost a kid, and I gave him the best send-off I could. Bloody hells. Fine. Tell them they could pick it up at sunset. Now, get out of my sight. Not enough damn hours in the day.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
I won't bury Lily without a coffin. I refuse.
No one's suggesting that. You've just got to figure this out.
You did. You hear that, honey?
Lily was our world. Knowing that she'll be able to be put to rest properly makes things easier. Thank you.
Trust no one. Simple.
Looking ahead.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
Something over there.
Well, hello.
All right. What now?
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Breathe deep. Trap. Be cautious.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood. Repositioning. Open up. Securing.
Still breathing, despite everything.